Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, like the title suggests, Esme's Revenge. Listen, bad girl Esme has come out to play. They done stole her son, and yeah, she's coming back, and she's getting everybody. Okay, everybody and anybody can sit there and get it, and of course, you know the people that's at the top of her hit list, and that is Sprayna or Spencer and Trina. Now we're going to be spent to talk about all the shows today: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful, Young and Restless. Let's sit there and do a quick roll call and get this live stream started. Darby's in the chat. Melly Mel, my Heart Queen, is in the chat. I know you watched tomorrow's episode of Young and the Restless. Where's my damn music at? As you are coming in, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does actually help out. Okay, we could turn this down now. Ron, you are here early. You're on time, my guy. We got a lot to talk about, my guy. So yes, as you're coming in, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does actually help. You know, I don't know where to start off with first. I guess we'll sit there and start off with General Hospital. But we can sit there and start off with Days too, because Brady has once again shown his colors as far as him just being a complete and utter. Medics is in the chat. What's good, my friend? That's right. We got a lot to sit there and talk about. You know, we finally, like I said, we finally got to sit there and see a scene between Kevin and Esme. You know, Kevin acknowledging that, hey, listen, I'm your uncle. Yeah, it didn't really matter because, Esme wasn't having that. Kyrie's, I'm here extremely early and brief. I just finished watching your Young and Restless review. Isn't it wonderful that Young and Restless gives us stuff to talk about? It is, and uh, the one and only Nathaniel Gray. No, we didn't find out who shot Austin. No, honestly, tell you the truth, it's almost like they kind of forgot about that, which is really odd. Actually, tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot until you said something. That's right. Let's say what's up, Nathaniel. LaShanta's in the chat. That Leo thought Brady. I mean, he has his charms. I didn't really find it that funny. Cherry Ice Cream is in the chat. LaShanta's in the chat. That's right. It's good to see you. No, I'm not gonna lie. Until he says something, I totally forgot about that. Because isn't that actually still a thing? Who shot Austin? Damn, I'm gonna sit there and probably ask some people tomorrow in the chat if anyone even remembers Austin. You remember Austin, right? Damn, I'm not gonna lie. How long has that actually been? I'm not gonna lie. They've been killing it. And like I said, I saw it today, right? And Kyrie actually thought about you. When I was watching Adam trying to convince people, like, hey, listen, we shouldn't just sit and accept this woman because, and everybody in the family was sitting there shutting them down. LaShanta says, I hope Esme burn it down. Spencer started this. Yeah, Nikki does need help, but she went to Jack. Jay Blue says, speaking about forgetting things, when Joy showed up yesterday, I forgot that she was abducted. Damn. That was so disappointing. That was the thing, Ron. Brady was so out of pocket with Kristen today. I'm like, how you gonna sit there and blame her for you being a terrible dad and you favoring Rachel? Why did it piss you off today, Kyrie? I'm actually very curious about that. But when you got Jackie on the case, Nikki's gonna be fine. I don't know how Victor's gonna feel about that. One and only Black Mon, aka Mr. GQ, is in the chat. What is good, my friend? And Darby, I think I said hi to you, but if I didn't, what's good, Darby? I wonder why did General Hospital piss you off today? Jay Blue says, I finally got my wish that Kevin and Esme acknowledged that they're uncle and niece, but I knew going to whack them. Well, yes. I said the same thing. That's exactly what I said. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did, Darby. Curry says Esme, Spencer, and Molly scene all really pissed me off. Yeah, Molly was kind of extra. But why did Esme kind of piss you off, Don? Big Nate was good. Glad to hear that, Black Mom. Monique says, as crazy as Heather is, she is hella smart. Exactly. She knew that, she knew that Esme belonged in jail where she can keep an eye on him. LaShanta says they treat Adam like a stepchild. I hate how Victor let them talk down to him. Exactly. Perry says because why the hell she knocked out Kevin instead of Spencer's punk ass. I'm so angry he's leaving town in one piece. How do you know that he's leaving town in one piece though, Kyrie's? That I see Alex and Teresa on this show. That is heartbreaking that Teresa is such a cop. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wanted Teresa to leave. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed off that Alex convinced her to stay. I was like, finally, we're getting rid of Teresa. No, of course not. Yeah, Jake Blue, she was hell of annoying. She was all extra, and that they're trying to cram healthy food down her throat. Ooh, when are you gonna get pregnant? When are you gonna get pregnant? Take the pregnancy test. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Like, Jesus Christ, lady. LaShanta, I don't think that he's gonna run off in one piece. Anthony, I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. Harry says, because I read the synopsis on Friday's episode that Spencer and Trina arrived in Paris. Okay. Hey, maybe they are in Paris. But here's the thing, though, Carries. Esme still wants her revenge. You think she's gonna let a little trip like Paris stop them? She's gonna follow both of them there. He may go to Paris, but that does not mean that he's gonna sit there and stay in one piece. Like I said, we know. I mean, we know that Nicholas Chavez is leaving the show for a little bit. Esme wants her her revenge, and she's gonna get it. Which is, yeah, I get it. I'm just, I'm still disappointed. I'm still disappointed. I mean, damn, that reveal can't happen even when her not being there. Well, Lashanta, she gonna have to sit there and deal with Esme now. So exactly, Darby, exactly. Curry says, I hope not, but they could start that process today. The writers always disappoint us. I'm glad they are leaving. They need to go back to school. Yeah, like I said, some fresh blood is. I'm here for it. Monique says when Jordan came after Nikki, Victoria, Victor, and Nick, and they asked Adam for help, I want him to say, hell to the nah, try to. Exactly. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, Monique. I literally sat there and was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I just want to sit there. First of all, they didn't even sit there and tell him that this crazy chick was running around trying to kill the Newmans. They didn't tell Abby either, so. Miss Bumblebees in the chat was good. And then she thought, nah, at this point, yeah, I was wondering, why would you sit there and tell her that? LaShanta says, well, Albert, you want crazy Esme. You damn right I want crazy Esme, LaShanta, and we gonna get her. We gonna get her. I can't wait. I hit Teresa with a purple passion, just wanted her to leave. Yeah, I wanted her to leave too, but I didn't get my way out there. So don't feel bad because I feel just like crap as well. Yeah, Ron, I'm not going to lie. Lee was, oof, that chick needs to get laid badly. I'm trying not to curse like I did in my video, but she needs to get laid badly. And Poppy needs to grow a goddamn spine. Oh, okay, Kyrie. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. 10 o'clock, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, my guy. Oh, you mean about Jordan? Okay, well, like I said, I'm here for it. That's very true, Lashanta. Very true. Charlotte should damn well be in jail and incompetent to let a woman get the best of him. Oh, damn. Okay, okay, Miss Bumblebee. Carrie says, I think you know what she said that made me. No, I know. I know. I mean, Kyrie Jordan is a nut job. Let's just be honest, bro. Let's sit there and try to act like she's chick is a whack job. Jay Blue says, I think Portia monologuing about Spencer attracted trouble. Yes, that's very true, Jay Blue. That's why I didn't go off on her like I normally do. Monique says Esme's going to ask people for help when they don't give her what she wants. She gets irritated. Heather was telling her exactly, she was. But like she said, um, I won't let Adam harm her either. Wow, okay. Damn, Kyrie's. That's I don't even actually know what to say to that. LaShanta says Vicky is just as nasty as ever. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She was annoying me today, and so was Nick also, which usually he doesn't do. Nick usually doesn't annoy me, but today he kind of was. And yeah, Ron, that's exactly what I said. She needs to sit there and grow a spine, and Lee needs to get humbled. Okay, but Kyrus, if you had to choose one, who you choosing? Who you choosing, Aunt Jordan or Adam? You had to choose one. Who you gonna choose? Who you gonna choose, Kyrus? Yeah, I admit LaShanta. She was extra. That chick was so extra. It was like, God damn, lady. Double C's in the chat. Because Kyrese, when you ask me questions, sometimes you put me in a possible situation. So I'm only returning the favor. Like, come on now, I'm not gonna sit there and pivot. Who you picking? Double C's in the chat was good. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, she was acting like a bitter old hag at this point. Miss Bumblebee says, I think Spencer would become a much better person if he was another person living in life. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that could be the same thing said about a lot of people. Harry says, I got to think about that real hard. I'll get back to you soon with that answer. Okay. Kyrie, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little kind of disappointing because I feel like I know the answer that I think you would say. So the fact that you're actually hesitating about that is, well, Some I didn't expect. I'll say that much. And Rihanna's in the chat. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? I'm so glad that you're here. Duan, yeah, I know. I saw your comment. How you doing tonight, though? I don't think she's moving in with him. Wasn't about that. Carrie, she okay. I was gonna sit there and say Carrie's Adam. That you was gonna sit there and choose Adam. The fact that you didn't choose Adam like that really surprised me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Well, yeah, no. Victoria was pissing me off also. What's good? Sharuyan. Yeah, July's almost over. We're in the midst of February at this point. But I hope you had a good day, though. No, Ron, it's about Jada lying to him. Like, why did you just lie to him for? That was like no reason. He asked you what you was doing. You said, "Oh, I don't know. I was just really tired, and then I went home." And he's like, "Why are you lying to me for?" Because that was such a stupid lie. Lashanta says Adam has been accepting that. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said, Lashanta. I'm like the chick who was helping trying to kill all y'all. You want to sit there and brace her into the family, but you're gonna sit there and treat Adam like hot garbage. Really? I'm like, yo, I'll tell you this much. Jordan comes back and she does anything to that family. I'm going to sit there and I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, I wanted the same thing too, Shanta. Harriet says, I mean, there have been four grown men in the role of Adam Newman. There's only been one Aunt Jordan, and Jordan can cause Newman's more physical harm and pain as Adam holds back because they're still fam. Okay. Um, well, why don't you think about that answer who you're going to sit there and pick? I'm still shocked, but okay. Miss Bumble says, I believe no one is going to really miss Spencer like they do Bobby. Well, maybe Nicholas will. I think they'll miss him. But yeah, you're right about that. Duane says Leah's wrong, but the actress is so entertaining. Yeah, no, I remember you said that in your comment. She pisses me the hell off, but I'm glad she entertains you. Well, of course. No, yeah, here's the thing, though. I feel like Jada's the dirty cop. I feel like Jada's the dirty cop. LaShawn, because she's a boss chick. Ron says, Albert, what's your take on Lucas moving? It's a good thing, Ron. It's a good thing because Clyde can sit there and get to him at any point in time. So it's a good thing. Yeah, double C. I said the same thing. I'm like, how you gonna sit there and accept Claire? Hmm. Harry says, but I guess as Adam's much younger, I'll choose him. But I love and enjoy every minute I can. However, Adam better not kill Jordan. Hmm. I spy Spencer will be back as is loved. Yeah, no, I know he's coming back. I spy. He's just doing the next withdrawal for a little bit. I gotta take off this. I gotta take off this. That was getting way too hot. Where's my damn music at? And it says the surrogate storyline on GH is too much and going sideways already. Well, yeah. Like people were listening to say Molly was being all extra. Christina's way too busy and she's lying to her sister for no reason. Like, why are you sitting there lying about a text from Blaze? What a tragedy. Maybe it will plays Mop Bucket and Wet Floor. Nah, we won't be that lucky he will be back. God damn, Gary's. Jay Blue says, am I the only one that thought it was weird that Curtis was toasting Trina special like a married couple? It could have been worded differently. Actually, I fast forward through that part, so I don't even remember that. Um, oh, absolutely. Darby, that's why I'm sitting there saying, Esme's revenge. I am here for it. Because she knows that Molly's going to overreact. I just don't know why, though. Well, yeah. Now, as the woman literally sat there and tried to kill the whole family, but Victoria is ready to. Victoria's not that advocating for her dad and everyone else to just accept her. I'm like, are you kidding me? The one and only lovely Danny Bear is in the chat. Let's everyone say what's up to Danny Bear. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like. I respect that, Duan. Shanta said, I'm not gonna lie, why did she do that anyway? But this is exactly what I said in my review. Um I said that her doing that, her knocking Kevin out is gonna speed up her timetable. So whatever she's going to do is going to be in the next couple of days. Okay? And the first thing that she's gonna sit there and do is take that damn credit card, use that to fly to Paris. Yes, exactly. Lashonda. And cherry ice cream. I think I said hi to you already, but if I didn't, hi. That's what I think, Jay Blue. That's what I think. We got some new writers. We got some new fresh blood. And Spinelli is just annoying as hell. Jesus Christ. I heard he was annoying back in the day, but god damn. Yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you when you first came in, cherry ice cream. Ariana says Esme's back and she is definitely her mother's daughter. About time. Yes. Yes. Ariana, bring on the crazy. See, the thing is with Lee is just a bully. Well, Lee is just a boss chick that likes to bully other people. I'm like, sweetheart, you're not in your job. You're not at a hospital anymore. What are you doing? Like honestly, tell you the truth, I feel like women like her needs to get humbled. I Spy says Molly and Christina is going to give us good drama where Christina becomes attached. That's very true. And I'm here for that, I Spy. I am here for it. LaShanta says, I feel like Esme was fine until Spencer gave Ace. Yep. Like somebody in the chat said, open up a can of worms. Nate says, yep, if this is the way they're going to unite, I don't know what that means. Yes. Ariana, yes. Oh, is that supposed to be that whole thing from Maxie? J Blue says, Spinelli was annoying, but I'm glad Cody flipped the script. Yeah. Oh, Lashanta, where is Trina's forever dad? Well, he's probably drinking somewhere under a bridge. Hell, they couldn't even use Walmart version of Taggart. Think about that. Her daughter's sitting there going off to Paris, and he can't be there to sit there and wish her a farewell. Out of pocket. The dude was not even invited to the damn party. Well, of course, Ron. That's what happens with boss chicks. Miss Bumblebee says even before she became pregnant with Ace, Esme was never fine. Well, that's true. Debbie says, why can't Cody just tell everyone the truth about himself? Because he'll get arrested. Duane says, I wonder how a confrontation be between Brooke and Liam. That she don't admit. That's true. That's true, Mel. What's good, Makai? But here's the thing though, Devon. That's Lily's a sister. So I totally understand why he's sitting there looking at Daniel and Heather side eye. Daniel's the damn coward. You are right about that. Um it says reuniting Spinelli and Maxie if this is the way they're gonna do it, then count me out. Oh, count me out. Count me out. Yeah, he's doing too much. And what's good, Makai? Or Mikab? Hmm. Well, Dewan, both women will sit there and say, I won't allow it. I won't allow it. I can't believe that dried up ass woman sat there and said, I won't allow it. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, very good point, Darby. Now, Danny says Spinelli was hella annoying, telling Cody he should have talked to Maxie first. Yet he's lying about Nick. Yes. See, Danny Bear, this is why you're good at what you do. This is why you're good at what you do. Spot on. Spot effing on. Ron says, however, Lee can't get over that Jack cheated on her with Sheila and impregnated her. Well, to be fair, I'm not a fan of cheating, but I can understand how um I can understand how a man could sit there and want to leave her ass. Because it says, how was Wine on B&B today? They were actually both decent. Well, Wino was actually better. Wino was actually good. Wino was good. B&B was okay. B&B was okay. The only thing that was actually interesting was the Poppy and Lee scene. That was the only thing that was actually interesting. I didn't give a damn about Donna, Eric, and the thousand jokes, the repeating joke of get me a martini. How you doing tonight, Crystal? Mel says, Abby, do you remember when Abby was telling Divine about wanting to have a seat on the board? Somebody better watch out for Abby being. Oh, oh no, she don't have to worry about that. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I really feel like Chance should have been more madder at Abby than he was. Exactly, Danny. That's exactly what I was like. I did not care. That's why I talked so little about them in today's episode because it was like I don't care. Don't get me wrong, Danny. I love me some Donna, but Duane, I didn't give a damn about that scene. Those damn Logans, just the worst. Duane says something is off with Lee. No, there's nothing off with Lee. Lee's just a boss chick that feels she could be telling people what to do, and her ass needs to be humbled or find her a man. Queen Jess is in the chat, the one and only. Nate says if Devon is going to be checking Danny, then I need Danny to throw in Devon's face of what he did to Neil and Hillary when he went behind Neil's back. Ooh. Very true. Very true. That's equal. That's fair. But I still do understand. Like, how is Empress Jess today? Well, honestly, I had to do it. I had to do it, Ariana. I had to do it today. Somebody reminded me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." Makai said, "I thought Heather left Daniel for someone else a while back." I feel like they give her too much crap for that. They do. Well, that's true, Danny. But honestly, to tell you the truth, they're both scumbags. Miss Bumblebee says Trina and Deb making. Have a good night, J Blue. Harry says I've been dealing with the Nina haters trolls all day. Ooh, speaking of that, Jess, you gonna be mad at me. Well, you're gonna be mad at me tomorrow. You're gonna be mad at me tomorrow, Jess. I'll tell you that much. I Spy says GH is good about dropping storylines. GH is trying to erase that Taggart was ever Trina's father. I really hate that. I want Miss Wu back. I hope she tampered with Trina's DNA results. Hmm. Jess says I wonder why Esme hit Kevin over the head. LOL was funny though. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna be posting a video tomorrow, and you're not gonna like me. Well, you're not gonna hate me, but you're not gonna like me either. Krista said they are setting Esme up to have Trina kill her. Hmm, maybe. But yeah, Jess, I figured what the effing video. It's a surprise. Surprise, Jess. You'll see. But I just, here's the thing, Jess. I wanted to sit there and give you, advance warning. That's all. You're the queen, so I figure I'll give you advance warning. Danny says Daniel's daughter is super annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah. What the hell was her name? Lucy. Yeah, Lucy's hell of annoying. And how old is this chick anyway? Is she like 9 or something like that? She seems mad annoying. Oh, Jess, don't be like that. What else, my damn? Oh my God, Ron is not letting that go. Like I said, I figure I'd be nice and tell her. Jess, you will come to the dark side. You will come to the dark side. It's the last thing I do this year. One of my many goals. Just it's going to be one of my many goals. Cooking for you is going to be my goal also, but that's one of my many goals, Don. Ariana says, Albert, you're setting yourself up for just to come for you. You're living bold today. You damn right. You damn right, Ariana. I am goddamn right. I'm living bold. And trust me, when Jess gets mad, it's never a good thing. I still get nightmares a little bit. That was like the longest weekend ever. Jess was when Jess has annoyed me. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Danny. You're feeding to this man's delusion. That's cute. That Bad Boys movie 4 is coming. What? Really? This year? WC says, I don't know who's more annoying, GH Lucy or Weiner Lucy. Damn, that's actually a good question. Harry says, one of the women said, I'm an idiot. I clapped back, they need to get laid. Then she went into my personal page to attack me on my reels. I said, I know you haven't got. Are you serious? Bro, are you serious? I Spy says, GH Lucy. Darby says, GH Lucy. Jess says, no one's more annoying than GH Lucy. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Harry says, I told her I'll clean her cobwebs. Just buy me dinner first. I'm very proud of you, Kyrie's. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm like legit actually proud of you. You know, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know who's actually more annoying. I mean, Jess, to be honest, you haven't seen. Yeah, I'll probably go with GH Lucy. Never mind. I'll go with GH Lucy. I really had to think about that for a quick minute. Danny says Victor was enjoying his kids arguing. He was like, I should have bought popcorn. You know, Danny, you know what actually annoys me? The fact that he didn't really sit there and stick up for his son. He's having pretty much everyone in the room just sitting there and attack him. Victoria's to talk about, oh, you're jealous of this, that, and the third. And the only thing he can sit there and do is, oh, you just stop your arguments. Just stop arguing with each other. How's that even work? You know, somebody else in the chat said that how does Victor and Rich marry women that hate their sons? Like, how is that even possible? Yeah, Duan. Somebody was saying that actually Mel and somebody else told me that yesterday. Diana, I think. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Double C. I'm surprised. You know what? Whenever I go on one of those pages and I see something, I do generally tend to go hard. Jess says Heather is a snitch trifling. Oh man. You know, Jess, I'm not gonna lie. You had me cracking up. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. Harris and Smith, they're talking about the Nina fan club, and you was like, what did you say? You was like, small ass fan club. I don't know. It's just the way you said it. I was rolling. I was in the chat. I just didn't participate. Curtis says, I forgot before that she attempted to shame me as a man for watching. So what? All right, Curtis. What's her name? Nah, Jess, you had me cracking up. I'm not gonna lie, you had me cracking up. But Curtis, what's her name? You know what? No, no, no. Message me her name. Message me her name. I'm I'm gonna have some words with her. All right. You know what, Jess? I'm actually glad that you're actually in the chat. One, I felt like I went a little bit too hard. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, so I do apologize for that. When you said very boldly that you can do my job. Here's the thing. Ooh, thank you, Kyrie's. LaShanta says, I remember Claire saved Nicky's life. Nick asked was she going to do? Nick asked, was she going to? Hmm, that's true. But here's okay. So here's the thing, Jess. I'm not gonna sit. Ooh, Letitia, how you doing tonight? Ariana says, "Well, Albert, when Jess tears you up, I'll do my best to put you back together." Thank you. I appreciate that, Ariana. I appreciate that. Thank you. But here's my thing. You're a smart person. You're funny, and I think that you could do what I do. But what I do isn't easy. So I think I just took more issue with that. Like you can just do what I do, like it's just nothing. But you're a smart person, and you have a good personality. So, she's just so goddamn humble. Just brings a smile to my face. And I was being so nice too. No, but I stand by everything I sit there and say. But it wouldn't be easy. It wouldn't be as easy as you. Well, let's put it this way. I may make it look easy, but it's not easy. That's all I'll sit there and say. But anyone sit there and try to downplay you out there. I thought about that a little bit afterwards. Mel says, "Oh, I got good news. That Quiet Place is coming in June 2024. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you for letting me know because I've been wanting to see that movie for a while. Katie, baby. Katie, baby. Yeah, I just, I thought about that. I was like, I might have kind of went a little bit too hard. Not that you can't take it, but Rana says, Albert, why is some viewers still saying to put Thomas with Deanna? I'm like, that's his aunt, and that would be disgusting. Because, Ron, people are weird on the internet. That's why. We got a lot of weirdos on the internet. But, honestly, tell you, Ron, I'm pretty sure there was a story about incest on one soap opera, and they actually were shipping those couples, or they shipped that couple, and they were cousins. It's kind of broken my mouth a little bit. Double C says, I didn't mean to offend anybody, but the old woman on these soap groups are terrible. They will attack you for having an opinion. No, you're not wrong, Double C. I used to go on Facebook and I used to sit there. So like I said, I used to get in trouble when I used to go on Facebook before I started doing YouTube because I would. Oof, that is very true. That's very true, Jazz. A bunch of nut jobs on social media. But they're more. The thing is, they're more bolder on social media. Ida, how are you doing? Duan says, "Oh, guiding light." Yes, that's what it is, guiding light. And people are actually liking that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure DC was just saying that they were a good couple. I'm gonna have to have a talk with DC at some point. Dollar Bill. Lashanta says Bill said he's not letting anyone come. Well, I think Lee's actually going to sit there and have different plans for that. Boss chick Lee. Billy says guiding light. It was jo- um, Jonathan and Tammy, and they were the first cousins in a super couple. Jonathan and Tammy. Hmm. And the 90s was wild. Dolly, was that the 80s? It was either the 80s and the 90s. That was a wild time, man. That was a time where you can pretty much get away with almost anything. Oh, that's so gross. The ones that they called the couple jamming. They called a couple that were cousins jamming. Man, I like the 90s, but 90s, why 90s let you get away with some ish that you really shouldn't have gotten away with. And Lashanta says RJ stood up to Liam, but not Lee. I said the same thing. I was like, yo, listen, have security sit there and throw her ass out the building. Oh, that was in the early 2000s. Oh, that's what the. Well, Danny, I always sit there and say the early 2000s was like the 90s in disguise, but still. It says I was Jonathan and Tammy. I knew it was gross, but they were great together. What the? Uh, oh my God, that's so terrible. I mean, I know the early 2000s and it was like the 90s, but oh, okay, no, they got all the good movies that's coming out. Well, thank you for letting me know. Of course, I thought Venom 2 I had some issues with, but I still loved it though. Oh, that's so gross. You know, Juwan says Lee need to backhand RJ. I think if Lee backhand RJ, I would petition to throw that man off the show. Ron says, I agree with that because I remember watching Phoenix live chat. He was saying that he doesn't like Carly and Sunny together, and someone called him stupid. So he blocked the person from the chat. Oh, God, that's hilarious. And then he started doing private lives because he didn't feel like dealing with that issue anymore. I get it. That would say I kind of think Jonathan and Tammy the reason God and Light got canceled. Yeah, to allow some sort of effery to go on like that. Gemini, how are you doing tonight? What's good? Double C said, yeah, the mid 2000s, yeah. Like I said, I always sit there and say the early 2000s was like the 90s in disguise. Like Transformers. Billy says God and Light got canceled because they had no budget. Their hospital set looked like a high school production. Jesus Christ. Damn. Danny says I love Lee, but she needs to stop just showing up at the Foresters. She's talking about Poppy and Luna like being an embarrassment, but she's starting to argue. Yes. Gemini, I'm actually doing pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually doing pretty damn good. Yes, I am. I am doing pretty damn good. But that's my thing. And thank you for asking, Gemini. Old ass picture. So, at this point, it's pretty much no secret. So I was gonna sit and be like, "Oh, I got a surprise," but it's not even really a surprise. So this Saturday, between 2:30 and 3, I'm gonna be doing a live stream with Thule. I still got to get her name right, but it's gonna be me and Thule. We're gonna be Smith there doing a live stream. It's gonna be her first live stream, so definitely come through, show her some love. Um, yeah, so come through. Gemini said this is why Eric was having issues because they don't respect his place of business. Yeah, exactly. Especially when Lee gets to just walk on in whenever the hell she feels like it. Ron says, so Albert, we as viewers in the chat supposed to act like Tabitha having a child and she older than Sheila, so what's the difference? They're on different shows, Ron. They're on different shows. One is Passions and one is Bold and the Beautiful. That's what's different. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, okay. Shirley says Lee is probably pissed because for a second there it looked like they were going to put her with Bill. Now she has no man. Jolie, like she can actually keep a man. Honestly, tell you the truth, you think that a woman like that could sit there and keep a man? Oh, that's her ass. That's her ass. Okay. All right, I got you. No, 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 no. She is not going to sit there and mess with my friend and get away with that. Mm-mm. Not my watch. That's ass, Kyrie's. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Sean. I mean, granted, I'm not a fan of cheating, but I can totally see a man wanting to get far away from a woman like that as possible. Jesus Christ. Oh, nice. No, 5 days after my birthday. And no, I saw the trailer. It actually looks good for a Sony film. It actually looks pretty good. Oh, I know, Duran. Your team dried up as Liam. I mean, team dried up as Lee. Oh, shrew Lee. Gotcha. Gemini says Lee should have worked on her marriage if she was feeling lonely. You damn right. I know, Jess. Like, she literally said it's only been like maybe a couple of days, not even a week or something. Curry says, I handed her, I'm just so glad I finally reached a place in my life where class from things like her don't affect me on any level. That's good. That's good, Kyrie's. But Kyrie's, I got your back though. Cause I will go nuclear on her ass. Like I don't play that, bro. I don't play that. That's what she don't want. She don't want that. I will destroy her ass on principle. And Lashanta said, just Molly was extra. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was yeah, it is a little kinda out of pocket. Exactly. Lashanta's like, we got 9 months of Molly. Oh, damn. Curry says nature destroyed her 60 plus years ago. I feel bad for her. She was born with that. Oh, okay. Oh, Kyrie, she clearly don't need me, but like I said, I'm still here though. Mel says Albert Craven the Hunter is going to be rated R, where his animal abilities are he can see. Yes, well, Mel, I'm not gonna lie. I can already tell that movie looked rated R by that trailer, and I'm here for it. Thank you, Black Man. Yes, make sure you do hit the like button. Where are we with the likes anyway? Okay, we got 18 likes. We got 35 people in the chat. So if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. It really does actually help. So yes. And he gets new people in the chat. Ron says Lee can't get a man. Maybe she can get a man again. I think she'd be too busy with her little battery powered friend. There ain't no man gonna want to sit there and deal with that. Well, ain't no man of value is gonna want to deal with that. I'll tell you that much. Gemini said this is the quickest eye treatment. Damn, not even a hormone replacement or nothing. GH needs to do needs a do over on this one. You know, Gemini, I stopped sitting there taking some of that stuff seriously when they violated HIPAA with the whole Charlotte thing. And yeah, I'm not letting that go. I'm just not gonna let that go. Yes, make sure you hit the like button if you sign in. It does help. Seriously, it does. But yeah, I stopped taking a lot of stuff seriously when they did that. Now tomorrow's episode does seem to be a little bit interesting. Um, minus the whole Finn thing. I don't think that this story is bad. I feel like it's just kind of out of nowhere. We haven't seen one member of the Mondoon's family, and Robert and Diane seem like they're gonna get into it, which is so stupid at this point. Joanne says Eric dealt with Stephanie. Lee acts a lot like Stephanie Forster. Hmm. Ron says, Albert, that's why Jack couldn't keep it in his pants, so he knocked up Sheila. Oh, yeah, I mean, you got to be really desperate to sit there and, you know, hit it with a sociopath. But honestly, to tell you the truth, being with a woman like Lee can actually make you probably do that. So, Gemini says, for fans who really take these soaps are seriously, GH needs a do over. No, I think if fans are really taking the show that seriously, they need to touch some grass. That's what they need. They need to touch some grass. Juan says Sheila is Donna. What the what? What does that mean? What does that even mean? You drinking tonight, buddy? What's going on? Yeah, Gemini, she's hell of annoying. She is hell of annoying. But you can also tell that she don't have no man though, so you know that's her own fate for being so annoying. Gemini says Albert they are touching grass, just not on their feet. Oh, just saying. Because you know, Gemini, you know there's some people that really do take this ish a little bit too seriously. Absolutely. I would sit there and say what I said before, but I don't want to risk this video being demonetized. Um but yeah, she needs it badly. She needs it badly. I'm just saying, Gemini. You know it's true. That's why Poppy is so young and free because she's been having a lot of vitamin. She has her daily dose of vitamin D when she needs it. Ron says, yes, Albert, they need to go cut the grass. I still can't believe these people would boo Cindy Watchos and call her names. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Ariana says, from time to time, I heard people arguing about the soaps, and I just can't. You know, I spotted somebody in the comment section on something else, and he actually said to me that he enjoys arguing. He was like, he does it for fun, you know, just to pass the time. I literally sat there, I was like, what? Did you just tell me that you enjoy arguing just to pass the time? Like, yeah, you know, my wife isn't around. I was like, whoa, whoa, bro, you got a wife? What are you doing? Oh yeah, LaShanta, I ain't mad at Dollar Bill. No, says I got good news that Spider-Man 4 reportedly features villains that has not been added, been adapted to live action yet. Could be Scorpion, Hobgoblin, Hammerhead, Tombstone, The Spot, Mr. Negative. Yes. And I will look forward to all of them, especially Mr. Negative. Just says he has no life, then yeah, no, it's when he said that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop talking to you at this point. I was like, I'm just gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna go right back to my thirst traps before I gotta go to work. I'm good. And yet somehow he had a wife. Well, you know what they say, somebody's meant for somebody else. No matter how weird, disturbing, or much of a nut job that they are. Ariana says, Albert, that was in our chats because I remember that person. Yeah, that was in our chats. Yeah. Exactly. Dollar bill. And I'm always here for dollar bill. Ryan says, Albert, why can't some people separate fiction, entertainment from reality? Because I know the characters they're playing. Because they don't have a life. That's why. They have a life and they don't have a life. That's the truth. Listen, I may sit there and do this 7 days a week, but I still do actually have a life. You know, it's been a little busy and a little bit crazy, but I still do have friends and I have family that I do talk to and I do see. People don't have that. So when they don't have that, they gravitate and they latch themselves onto these fantasy characters. Yeah. Lashanta says, I saw that look when Lee said you don't know. Yeah, I mean, Lashanta, that was so out of pocket. That's what I was like when some people was there saying, oh, they enjoyed that scene. He found Lee entertaining. I'm just like, you found it entertaining for her to be bullying her sister? Okay, sure. But yeah, that was out of pocket. You don't do stuff like that. I mean, hell, I may like my soap operas like the next person, but I'm not going that far. Dave, I'm doing good. How you doing? What's new with you? What is new with you? Oh, all right. So we gotta talk about Days also. Brady being out of pockets and that they're blaming Kristen for thinking that Rachel is turned against him. I'm like, bro, you're just kind of a shitty father. Just says I used to argue about soap, but I don't anymore. Yeah, I don't either. No, because honestly, to tell you the truth, I think I started realizing that I was just going too far, and I was just like, there's a lot of nut jobs that's arguing with each other, and I'm doing the exact same thing. So, like, I'm not any better, and I can't really judge you people while I'm doing the same thing. So let me take my ass out the equation. Yeah, Lashant, I remember I didn't like Zoe when I first started watching the show. And then I didn't like Paris either. So, honestly, tell you the truth, both sisters are trash. Ron says, because Albert, I don't like Brooke's character, but I like the actress. I want to make that clear. Well, that's good, Ron. I'm glad that you made that clear because I was a little worried. But you put my mind at ease. So, I can sleep at night. Thank you. Thank you, Ron. Just as right, it just goes on and on, pointless. Yeah. And to be fair, Jess, honestly, to tell you the truth, I did it because I had a little bit too much time on my hands. That's what it really came down to. I have way too much time on my hands. Now I don't have damn near almost any time. But I have way too much time on my hands. This is why DC always make this thing it's important to be busy. Because when you're not busy, well, you're acting like a crazy nut job online. Ron says, I don't think anyone here argues about soaps anymore. Well, we don't argue. We debate. It's not the same. Of course, we do have some people. Miranda says some of the argument in our members' chest was so out of pocket and went sideways so fast, but you go control. Oh, I got control. Well, thank you, Aaron. No, I wasn't always the best at that. That was the problem. I had to sit there and really kind of be more on point and kind of realizing what it was doing to everyone else in the chat. Just as yeah, I don't have any time. I don't have any time, so I don't think that's why I don't do it anymore. Yeah, Jess, it's a lot different when you are actually busy. That's what they always sit there and say, Jess. When you have too much time on your hands, or for me personally, it's never a good thing. I can say that for myself. When I have too much time on my hands, that ain't good. Mel says I got good news that Deadpool 3 is coming out July 2024. Damn. It's gonna be the good year of the movies. Well, thank you for letting me know. Now I got some more stuff to look forward to. But yeah, I should tell you the truth, Ariana, it's just my own peace of mind, you know? I love doing this. Even me doing this 7 days a week, I love doing it. And I want people to have a good time. If I gotta sit there and act like a dick to sit there and kind of get people to chill out, eh, what else? But I'm glad that you stuck around now, you know, Ariana. I'm glad that you stuck around. Like I said, 2024 is going to be a lot different. We have a lot of fun, but I'm not here for the BS though. I don't mind that. New on. I can't pronounce this other chick's name though. Is it Nino? Ugh, I have to sit there. The chick from Soulful. I like her too. You know who I'm talking about. Ron says Albert does great with the chats. I remember that someone took things too far and he blocked that person. Then this live stream. I can't remember the name. We don't really talk about that. But yes, thank you, Ron. LaShanta says Snoop Dogg's gonna be on Jennifer Hudson's shows tomorrow. It's cool. Hmm. It used to be a time. Well, it used to be a time where you used to actually be able to watch those talk shows. Not anymore, but and tonight is actually the night of live stream. Well, it's what I call the soap block. Harry says, but that Nina Nation post is gaining a lot of engagements. Someone copy my post. They have over 600 reactions. Lots of people are saying they were happy that they aren't the only Nina fans. Yes, Kyrie's Nina Nation is growing. It's growing strong, and I'm here for it. Listen, Carly has had her time in the spotlight, and Nina is not going to be a goddamn doormat any longer. Now, if I have something to say about it, Mel says, "Oh, I got good news that Borderland is coming." Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Kate Blanche. Okay, well that's good. Just says, "What the F is Nina Nation?" It's gonna be the chick that's gonna be coming for Carly's neck. That's who. It's gonna be the chick, that woman that's coming for Carly's neck, and I'm here for it. Yuan says Nina was right. Just says Nina Kayusin fan, she don't have it. Shout out to the I love it, Jess. You're gonna come to the dark side. You're gonna realize the error of your ways. I will teach you, Jess. I'm here for you. Ron Sudhaber, did you see Sloan's face when Leo said, yeah, at this point, it's so stupid. That's what I said, Darby. Just is quick with it. Just as quick with it. That's why she can almost battle me. That's why she's almost on my level. Almost there. Ariana says, I can say taking control quickly and putting ends to it is one area you have to grow so much over the year. Thank you. Thank you. I just, I wanted to be fun for everyone. And it's also bad for business when I don't take control of situations because things people run amok and then people want to leaving. So, but I appreciate you being along with the ride though. Ariana says Team Carly even if Nina lose her listen Duan. Jess is going to come to the right side. Like I said, it's one of my many goals. In a proto-apocalyptic world full of mutants and guns and oh, I may actually watch that. I do kind of like the apocalyptic kind of thing. Ron says, Albert, I can't remember what Leo said when he said, sorry, I misspoke. Sloan's face was priceless. Oh, he said something like, oh, that's not your son. That's what he said. Lashanta said, Team Carly, ride or die. It's a goddamn shame. I feel so bad for you, Lashanta. I feel so bad for you. But don't worry. Throughout this year, I'm going to sit there and try to get as many people to be Team Nina as possible. Okay? We're going to get there, people. We're going to get. Stop it. We're going to get there, people. Like I said, it's gonna be one of my goals to sit there and turn. Lashata said, "Dolphin." Kyrie says, "Us at the Nina Nation, we're gonna put Carly on notice. You guys' reign terror is you guys' reign of terror is ending. You goddamn right, Kyrie. Speak the truth, my friend. Speak the truth. Like I said, that's one of my goals. It's to turn Jess into a Nina fan. My other goal is to sit there and cook a really good dish for her. So, Jess, you're not gonna make a liar out of me. Ron says Carly kept Nina from both of her daughters, and Nina made her pay. Oh, she gonna make her pay. Ron says, so Albert, what's Sloane's endgame? She can't live in Salem keeping someone else's kid. Um, give back the kid. Jess says, oh please, we strong over here at Team Carly. Nina don't have it to stand on. Jess, a lot can happen in a year. A lot can happen in a year, baby girl. Cat Lady says, Carly is my girl, but this Anna Nina crazy lady is about to be fun to watch. Team Nina. That's right. Well, Cat Lady, I'm glad you're on the winning side. You know what, Cat Lady? I'm glad. I need you to hear this, Jess. I'm glad you're on the winning side. Right, baby? Well, she is Team Carly, so can't sit there and say she's that flawless until she joins Team Nina. Then you can sit there and put flawless there. Oh, Lashanta, she gonna break this year. She gonna break this year, Lashanta. She not gonna bend. She gonna break this year. Joanna says, I understand Carly is entertaining. She's like Lee. Oh, she's nothing like Lee. So again, my guy, are you drinking tonight? Like, what's good? Okay, okay, Carrie. Ron says, Albert, who do you prefer, Lee or Melinda? Melinda. Even though they're both boss chicks, so they can't get the man. Like I said, Lashanta, you're right. We shall see. We shall, we shall see. We shall see that I'm going to be right. That's what we're going to see. We're going to see that I'm right. You're correct. Sloan is going to give. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't need to know that, but Duane says, okay, Carly is like Brooke. All right, we all read that. We all just taking a second to sit there and read that. Juan says, well, okay, Carly is like Brooke. LaShanta says, okay, when I'm right, I will say it. LaShanta, if you're right, you deserve to say it. You deserve to sit there and say, I told you so. And I'll be like, you're right. Yeah, that's why I want to, that's why I want to make sure everyone read that. We all reading this, right? So just want to make sure we're all on the same page. I mean, they're both blind, so they got that going for them. But that's pretty much where it ends. I saw on Twitter that Laura Wright was giving Cynthia Watros props for her scene because they really are friends in real life, despite what people are always think they're trying to say. Curry says, I'm going to make sure I post every time Nina is on with the Nina Nation all over Facebook and Instagram. Any YouTube shorts will be Nina on it. I like that. I like that, Kyrie, so I can get behind that. Ron says, Albert, how would the others react if Deacon impregnate Sheila? They'll probably sit there and say that that's weird, that's gross, that's not medically possible. Um, any one of those things, they'll probably sit there and say that. I'll go with that. LaShanta says Carly's more like Blair. Yes. Yes. Jess said that's so sad. No, it's not. No, it's not, Jess. What are you talking about? That's just facts. You need to get on the winning side, Jess. Come on now. You're a smart woman. You'll make the right choice in the end. I know you will. I have faith in you. Hmm. The one I hope that she goes for Annie Dutton on Carly. Because I heard that Annie Dutton was a whack job. So Just says I'm already on the winning side. Um, I'm sorry to hear that, Jess. I guess I can feel bad for you too, along with LaShanta. It's a goddamn shame, but don't worry, Jess. I'll get you over to the winning side eventually. Ron says, Albert, Phoenix did a video on fans being disrespectful and disgusting towards actors. As he should. As he should, Ron, because nut jobs who are not fans, nut jobs. I got to work on Truly as well. Absolutely. And Jess says, hell no. Damn, Jess. I mean, she didn't just say no. She actually said hell no with that. God damn, Jess. Juwan said, just like Brooke, you know Carly will always come out on top. Well, they got new writers. So Carly's not going to come out on top, not this time. Because Nina is more than a match for Carly. Okay? So the Carly fans are going to be mad that your girl's going to sit there and take another L. And I'm going to laugh. And I'm going to sit there and say that I told y'all so. And I might be kind of dickish about it too. Depends on how I feel. But there you go. There you go, Duan. Duan is out there speaking. Thank you, Lashanta. Hopefully it's infectious and, you come to the winning side. Just say, LOL, yeah, okay, sure. Just, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see that I'm right. I will sit there and say that I told you so, and I'll be very immature about it. I'm just, Ariana, I'm being honest about it. This way I do not, this way I do not sit there, I'm being honest about it. This way y'all can't sit there and say, oh, I was being so immature and being just kind of an asshole. I'm like, oh, I told you I was gonna be an asshole. LaShanta says, I can't wait till you eat crow. Ooh, okay. Duane says, so Ava didn't help her when she was way more a mess than for Carly. Paul, Paul Lorena is coming. Ah, I never actually saw the John Wick series, so I gotta watch that first. Ron says he Phoenix said that Laura and Cindy are friends off camera. They took a picture, and fans were saying, "How dare you take pictures with her? She's still." Ron. Yes, I'm glad you actually said that again for the thousandth time. But yes, people are nut jobs, and that sentence did make me laugh. So thank you. Lashanta says, I will never leave Carly like Steffi and Phyllis. I respect that, Lashanta. You're going down with the ship. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate somebody going down with the ship. I mean, um, I had a word for that, but I can't remember it, and it's probably a good thing. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. And I got to sit there and watch them. That sounds kind of cool, man. I know there's a TV show also, or a mini series on it also. That sounds cool. If I actually watch the series, then yeah. I just don't know if I will. I got so much other stuff I gotta sit there and watch. I still gotta finish watching This Is Us. And then I gotta watch Titans. And then I gotta sit there and watch Stargirl. And then I gotta sit there and watch Invincible and The Boys, the new season that's gonna be coming up, and that spinoff I gotta watch. And then once I get to all those, then I can sit there and watch the movies. I got a list. Phyllis. Phyllis. Before now, she down for her like a glue. She didn't care for Jocelyn, the woman that made Cameron, that used Cameron like a toilet seat. Oh yeah, that Jocelyn. Use hardworking man like Cameron like a damn toilet seat. Just disrespectful to somebody that she claimed to be in love with, asked him for a favor, and was hella nasty to Uncle Sonny. Yeah, we can't forget that. Ron says, I honestly lost interest in John Wick after the second one. Only started back because Halle Berry was in the third. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta watch those movies. I gotta watch them. Harry says, hardworking man with light blank energy. Don't make me have to start defending Jocelyn too. I mean, she used that man like a toilet seat, but yeah, okay, that's cool. And then had the audacity to sit there and ask him for a favor in the same breath. Like, Lashanta says, I love Josh, but stand down because Esme's crazy. Just said, Josh is my girl. Yeah, I don't even actually have a comment for that. Just get over it already. Here's what I'm going to sit there and say to that. Hell no. I will put pressure on Josh's neck for that until I see fit. That's what I gotta say to that. Ron says, Albert, I'm still laughing when you because told something about Cindy Watchos at the event, and Yuri was saying, like, that's not Nina. That's yeah. I mean, people are nuts. People are nuts. Harry says, well, if Cameron was doing his job in the bedroom instead of being a little mama's boy, maybe Johnson wouldn't have lost interest. Even if you lose interest in somebody, you don't treat them like garbage. See, I'm not just gonna sit there and just let that it slide. I will put pressure on her neck because she treated a man that loved her like garbage. Hell, even if I lose interest in somebody, I'm not just gonna sit there and step out on them. That's not what you do. It's this thing called decency and be able to sit there and look yourself in the mirror. Just say, damn, did she cheat on you? uh, that's what I gotta say about that. That's what I gotta say about that. Harry says, well, he's like a simp. Well, he like a simp forgave her, so he his own garbage. Nah, you don't do that to a good man like that. And then had the audacity to sit there and ask him for a favor. Like, Are you kidding me? You don't cheat on this man, and you're literally stupid enough to sit there and ask this man to keep a secret for you. Like how much of a disrespectful POS do you have to be to not only screw over a man, but then to sit there and ask them for a favor in the same breath? Once there was a post on Instagram saying why Trina and Dex might get together. You know, Duane, they said that because there's a picture of Evan and Tabiana together. That's why. Curry says, well, Cameron should be taking advantage from my guy, Danny. Well, Cameron should be taking advantage from my girl, Danny. I told you he's a good man. What? I feel like there's like apples and oranges. That smile to is coming October. Oh, nice. Okay. I did actually really like the first one though, so I'm looking forward to the second one. Ron says, Albert, if Lee was doing her job not being rude and nasty, Jack would not have put his pee in Sheila and impregnated her. Well, yes, you're right. Harry says, advice from Danny from the Young and Restless, he's not used like a toilet seat. I'm gonna sit there and say this again, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on it. Danny is a scumbag and a coward. Okay, the guy clearly seems like he has no self control, and blaming Phyllis because he's too inept to sit there and say no. That's on him. Yuan says, actually, Lee was technically doing her job. What was that? Kelly says, Nate's about to move on with Audra. Well, at least she'll finally sit there and get her. You know, she said she wanted to get him for a long time. So, and Nate ain't with nobody. Lashanta says Olivia's more mad at Lois than Nina. She threw Olivia under the bus, but not Sunny. Yeah, Olivia's definitely out of pocket. She's a shitty friend. She's a shitty wife. Oh Lord, okay. Curry says he's just been taken advantage by Phyllis. Phyllis is a monster of a woman. I think that Danny looks better than Brady Black. You know, I remember you saying that, and Curry's. I remember you saying that. I was going to say that. I remember you saying that in Curry's live stream. I remember you saying that. And first, no. First, no. That's just wrong. Look better than Brady Black. That's going to be a no. And Curtis, you sit there acting like this dude is just like helpless. Is he helpless now? Just as we finally agree Olivia is a shitty friend and wife. Yes. Yes, Jess, we can definitely agree on that. Let's see if their relationship can be first of all, I actually tell you the truth, if I was Lois, I wouldn't even bother to sit there and try to patch up their relationship. I really wouldn't. The way that she was Smith acting towards her, I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I don't know, Jess. I just maybe it's just easy for me to sit there and just cut people off, you know. Ron says Danny is an effing coward, not a man. Ooh, Ron, speak the truth. Catley said Heather was so funny today, but she seems like she has a plan better than Esme, but Esme is about to leave too. Heather just don't give enough. Just as facts, Olivia can just keep her distance and keep hiding in the bathroom. I honestly tell you the truth, I was like, what the hell was she actually doing in the bathroom in the first place? Also, she was, and that's another thing. She wasn't even needed in that episode. Like, she could have just been in the bathroom crying by herself and then just looking in the mirror, um, vowing revenge. Olivia wasn't even needed in that episode. Duane said Jack messed with Sheila because Lee was at the hospital too much. Well, yes, Duane, but did you not sit there and see how Lee acts? Honestly, to tell you the truth, like I said, I'm not a fan of cheating, but Lee is. I can't sit there and say what I want to sit there and say, but Lee is a bitter old shrimp. She's nasty, she's combative, and yeah, she's problematic. Not something that men want to sit there and deal with. I had to sit there and try. Duane, I had to sit there and try to say this in the most efficient YouTube way possible. That Gladiator 2 is coming out. Hmm. Denzel Washington. Of course, that guy's name that I can't pronounce. Hmm. I don't know. I never actually saw the first Gladiator. So, also, part two? Jesus Christ. Talk about a sequel that's been too late. Hmm. LaShanta says someone needs to put Lee in her place. Everything's not about goddamn Finn. Well, yes, I do agree with that. Somebody definitely does need to put Lee in her place. That's what I said. That's what I was saying before. It was like somebody needs to sit there and humble her ass, like security. Security needs to sit there and come and throw her ass out the damn building. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jace was pretty decent today, but Wynard has actually been stepping up. I never, honestly, tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie, Carrie. I've never actually thought that Wynard can actually be good. When I first started watching the show, it was a little kind of different. It was a little kind of difficult, but that's before I started doing live streams. So, oh, okay. But yeah, I never actually thought it was actually going to be that good. Ron says, Albert, if they do put Thomas with his aunt Diane, I'm going to throw out. I think you and the rest of the world will too. So don't worry. There'll be a bunch of people that'll be joining you. Ron says, I took issues with Lee when she basically blamed Steffi for Finn getting shot. Yeah, I did too. Especially, I took issue with Steffi for not really blasting her, knowing that Finn was alive and didn't even bother to tell Steffi at that point. Yeah, I'm not. Well, you're right, Lashop. It actually has been better than Bo. Bo's been doing good. Lionel has definitely been stepping up. Harry says, I wonder if Danny has any long lost biological kids out there. If not, then if Christina don't come around, then he needs a younger woman so he can have another kid. Oh, so he can have another kid to grow up to be a scumbag like him and his brother at that point? Is that what we want? So you want three scumbags in the world. That's cool. Noah says I got news that an untitled alien is coming August 16th. That takes place between the events of Ridley Scott. Oh, nice. Okay. Got some good movies coming around my birthday. Surprised they're actually still doing the Alien franchise. That's interesting. Are you actually just. I mean, Ariana says Danny been on and off YNR for years. He even had a one-hit record back in the day called Rock On. Wow. Harry says, "Don't talk about my future, godson. You know I'm the best man at whatever." That, listen. Here's the thing, Kyrie. Any woman that is foolish enough to sit there and go with that man deserves to get whatever deserves to get whatever they get. Future wedding. That would mean that somebody had to be stupid enough to marry this man. One says, "Well, everyone says Finn was alive because Lee, so Stephanie should be quiet." No, no. Lee should have told Steffi that her husband was alive, and she didn't. That's pretty messed up. Kelly says, "I was sad that Warner let Adam be a DIC towards Claire. I wanted him to be the person to meet when she gets out." I get it. They're both kind of outsiders. But honestly, tell the truth, that scene just proved how much they clearly still are treating him like garbage. Curry says Danny is the real star of the Young and Restless. Oh, okay. You know, Curry, I can't even sit there and say that you're drinking at this point because I know you don't drink. So at this point, I'm just gonna safely assume that you're trolling to give Danny more screen. You know, the sad thing is, Curry, I'm pretty sure you're not the only person that actually would say something like that. One says even Finn told Lee not to worry about it. Lashanta says I don't watch both, but listen to the recaps, but only for Steffi. Danny's the real star. See, I can't even sit there and say that without laughing. You're being. Don't get me wrong, Kyrie. I'll sit there and be in your live stream sometimes. So I saw. I mean, you were dead ass serious. You was like, Danny looks better than Brady. I'm like, what the? I was like, bro. Once again, that's another one of those out of pocket comments where I'm like, bro, even as a straight man, I could be like, broski, what are you talking about? Of course, not because Danny is an extremely loved character. Me and DC are not his only fans. Well, Kyrie's DC also said that Marshall Ashford and Brady Black just says, so you're just never gonna talk in his lives. I will after a while. I will after a while. But I think for right now, I'll just kind of just chill in the back. Like I said, I don't want Kyrie to have to be sitting there playing referee or anything, you know. He's already, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie's is already doing enough. He shouldn't have to be sitting there doing that and be a referee at the same time. Kyrie says, you're going to stop Marshall shaming that man. Harris, I'm trying to get that man to sit there and get some sense. That's what I'm saying. Harris, you don't even believe that. What are you talking about? You believe that Marshall Ashford and Brady Black are on the same level? I mean, like I said, I don't need the headache, to be honest. It's already a little bit weird enough that it's like, mm, well, technically right now I'm sitting there talking about him, but it's already weird enough that he always sitting there bringing up my name like all the time. Like it's just weird after a while. It's like Jesus Christ, like obsession or something. That's the thing. Do even Kyrie's don't believe that the red one is coming November 15, 2024 with Dwayne and Chris Evans teaming up in this Christmas lore action comedy Harry Potter. What? Well, it got Dwayne, and it got Chris Evans. So that already sounds like it's going to be a good movie. But yeah, he's already doing too much. I don't need him to be sitting there playing referee. Well, I'm not hat daddy shame. I'm sitting there doing. He, you can't do that. You can't put a 70-something-year-old geriatric man and Brady Black in the same on the same level and just sit there and say, yeah, no, they're both eights. They're not eights. Brady Black could be an eight, but we're not putting Marshall in the same category. That's that. Like I said, that's coming from a straight man. We're not doing that. I mean, I know that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and yes, I will still sit there and say that Diane is a 10, and Kyrie's nothing. Just knows why. So, see, we just going off the rails, huh, Kyrie? We just going off the rails tonight. We just going off the rails tonight. Okay, all right, my guy. Yeah, that's right, Kyrie. Stella Henry is an eight, and Diane Miller is a 10. So that's 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 the way you want to sit there and go on it. Have a good night, Lashanta. Hmm, absolutely, Dewan. That's without a doubt. That's not even a number you even have to sit there and think about. Danny says, sorry, my sister FaceTimed me for an hour. And oh, it sounded like a good conversation. What y'all talk about? I'm gonna be nosy. What y'all talk about? And Kyrie is actually about to sit here and start his live stream. Oh, there we go. There we go. Danny said we talked about her kids and she vented about her job. Hmm. You know what? Speaking about jobs, I may or may not actually have a story. I don't know if I actually want to sit there and tell it, but if I do, it'll be in the members live stream. Laura B, I'm glad you didn't. I didn't miss you. Yeah, Laura B, I was actually sitting there thinking about you. I was like, where are you? Where have you been? Yuan says, what if Daniel got with Audra? I mean, that's. I'm gonna be wrong. Heather does look good. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, Audra's definitely an upgrade. I mean, he would still be a scumbag, but he'd be a scumbag that leveled up. I'll say that much. He'd be a scumbag that leveled up. But yeah, that's what I was gonna sit there and say. Tonight seems like. How is it? How is it, Lorby? How is that movie? Jonathan, Jesus Christ, what is good? I was about to sit there and end this live stream soon. As you, yes, yes, she is, Lorby, and I'm here for it. It was good. Okay, I like horror movies, so but yes, that's what I was gonna sit there and say. Um, it's the soap block hour or the soap block night. Me, yes, Jonathan. Actually, well, Jonathan, I used your term, as monster. Yes, tonight is pretty much the soap block. Me, Kyrie's, James, which he's doing one tonight, and GH Envy. He got his at 10:30. Oh, I wonder where people are actually going to go now. Because technically they're all going to be for an hour. GH Envy is at 10:30. Um, Kyrie's is at 10, and James is at 10. So, okay, Lord. That's what I was going to sit there and say. It looked like it wasn't really that, like, horror centric. Yeah, because I saw the previews. That Dune Part 2 is coming out March. I thought it already came out though now. That's weird. Are you sure? Or is it part two of the other movie? Cherry Screen says, who channel will you be on? That's a good, honestly, tell you the truth, Cherry, I'll probably be on Kyrie's live stream. I'll probably be watching Kyrie's live stream. You want to say James isn't doing that after Dark Show? Lobby says it's a oh, okay. Like the Matrix. Okay, I got it. Duan, I don't know. Well, Duan, he said that he was going to be doing. Yeah, he said he was just going to be. He said he was going to be doing a live stream tonight. So I don't know about his after dark show. Duan, I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I saw him online. I'm like, what the is going on? That's exactly, Jonathan. That's exactly the word that I use as monster. So yeah, thank you for that. Johnson says, and if Heather Weber is warning Laura about Esme. Yes. I got Jonathan. That's always on point. Okay, yeah, now I understand now. Like I said, it's like the Matrix. Okay, I got you. I never actually watched the first one though. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the story, but I don't know. Something about when I looked at that one, I was just like, I don't really know about that series. And I like sci-fi and stuff too, but I don't know. I just don't know. Jonathan says, honestly, tell you the truth, Jonathan, Brady was so out of pocket. I'm like, bro, listen, don't blame her on you being a terrible dad. You know, she don't want you being together because you always sit there and come at her mom sideways, and you want to sit there and blame. You want to sit there and blame Kristen for that. You want to say Heather isn't interested on why, or isn't interesting on why not? I mean, they're making her interesting because she's being, well, a backstabber at this point. I don't know. Exactly. I'm like, bro, you can't sit there. And also, Jonathan, let's be honest, Rachel is your favorite. Rachel is your favorite. That's what it comes down to, bottom line. But I'm like, yo, bro, you're out of pocket for sitting there blaming her for you being a shitty dad. Let's just be clear about that. Bobby says Lee needs to back off of Poppy, and Luna, she was way over the top there. Exactly. I'm like, boo, you're the child, not the parent. Let's be very clear about that. And I wish that Poppy would grow a goddamn spine at this point. Then he says, I guess Brady forgot Rachel. Yes, yes. Darby says they're trying to make Heather into Phyllis with a law degree. Well, yeah, except for she's not all like extra and over the top and kind of nutty. On Amazon. Oh, okay, on Amazon. Oh. No, no, I actually may watch that. I never watched the original Roadhouse, but I may watch that though. So thank you for letting me know. Joanne says Heather looks took lessons from Brooke or Nikki on the poll. Okay. Danny says, yeah, Poppy needs to let Lee off already. Yeah, she needs to grow a goddamn spine. That's ridiculous. But listen, I'm gonna sit there and end the stream right here. I want to thank everyone for joining. Really, 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 really do appreciate every single person who came through tonight. Thank you so much. Sorry, Jonathan and Laura B. I know y'all came a little bit kind of late. But I still appreciate y'all coming in anyway. Even if you didn't know I was still gonna be on. So thank you so much. Ron says that's why I think something's wrong with Lee. Yeah, there's something wrong with her. She's a boss chick. Laura B says also Lee needs therapy. She's letting resentment control her life. Oh, she needs something else, but I'm not gonna sit there and say what that is. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night, Queen Mel. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Johnson says no problem. We covered everything I want to talk about. Well, thank you. Seriously, thank you again for coming through, Jonathan. My guy, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Ariana says, good night, Albert. I hope you have a good night. Good day tomorrow. Starbucks. Oh, I miss Starbucks. I got to deal with Dunkin' Donuts. I know that's very first world problems, but still. Have a night, Darby. Thank you for joining. Jonathan, join us next time for another diff from the Talk Chat with Plastic. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lorby says, I hope to talk to you more tomorrow. I'm going to be here, Lorby, so I look forward to talking to you as well. And yes, make sure you hit the like button on the way out because it really does definitely help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would hope so, do. Have a good night, Danny Bear. Thank you for joining. Mel says I got good news that Spiral 2 will be coming out for a sequel. Hmm. I don't know if I actually watched the first one. Yes, have a good night, Valerie Mama Horror Queen. Have a good night, Duan. Have a good night, Ariana, Danny Bear. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I don't know who I'm missing, but I'm missing somebody. Anyway, you know who you are. So yes. Stay safe, everyone. I will see you in the next one. Laters.